Hello, today I'd like to walk you through a new application we're calling JD Edwards EnterpriseOne for the iPad. Now this application will be available from EnterpriseOne Tools Release 9.1.3 and also as a separate download that you will install directly onto the iPad from the Apple App Store. Now the goal of this application is to optimize the end user experience for those EnterpriseOne users that want to leverage the power of the iPad. You'll see how we focus on many aspects such as navigation and how do I get to my EnterpriseOne applications as seamlessly as possible. How do we support touchscreen gestures on the tablet device? How do we optimize the screen real estate to try to ensure that the most important information is displayed to the user? And then more importantly, how do we support EnterpriseOne applications integration with the native device features such as the camera and maps? So let's go ahead and jump into this demo and show you what it looks like. As I mentioned before, the iPad application will be installed directly onto the iPad from the App Store. You can launch it just by selecting the icon. It'll take you into EnterpriseOne, and then you can start working in this environment. Now, the primary navigation features that we see in here is leveraging EnterpriseOne pages. So you can see on the left-hand side, I just opened up a list of all the pages that are available to me as a user, and I can very easily just select on those and have the page display within the iPad. And then from there I can easily launch any of these applications. The other thing that we've brought forward in the navigation is our Carousel feature. So in the bottom right hand corner you can see a new dog ear icon. As I click on that, you can see how it peels the page up and shows me all my Carousel features. And with the flick of a finger, I can go from favorites to recent reports to open applications and then back over once again to get a list of my EnterpriseOne pages. Very simple and clean interface. Now let's take a look at how some of the applications and how they run in EnterpriseOne. I'm launching the Work with Field Service application, which is geared towards a mobile worker doing deliveries or repair work in the field. One of the things we've brought forward in this application is the idea of gestures. So what I did was just move my finger down the left-hand portion of the screen. That did a find. Other common gestures is to load the grid. I just move 3 fingers up into the grid and that loads the next section of data into the grid. In order to maximize screen real estate, we've also added a nice 2-finger gesture going down that actually takes the application into the entire space of the iPad. If I want to reset that, I can just move the 2 fingers back up. Pretty nice. In order for a user the field worker to do their job, they can go ahead and enter into this application. Gives them a nice simple application about what the contact is, what's going on, some nice text descriptions about what I do when I get there. Now, one of the things that is really nice about this application is it allows the worker to be able to link into the local map device. So I'm going to go ahead and click on City Power and Light on the top right-hand corner. That's taking the address and feeding it out to the local map application running on the iPad. Very powerful. If I want to be able to drill into more information, maybe I want to take a look at the maps native feature to get a lay of the land, figure out where I'm going to park, what kind of work I may to do, very easily to launch into that street view. And then also, if I want to be able to get directions within a couple of clicks, I can go ahead and leverage this application to get a nice graphical map to where I need to be. Once again, very seamlessly interacted with the EnterpriseOne application launching this. So what is the other thing I want to do? Okay, I'm on site, I'm working it, I've finished it. One of the things I may want to do is prove that I actually did the work that I did. So we've added a nice feature that interactively links our application to the device feature. So I can go into this map, or I'm sorry, into the media objects, say I'm going to attach a file, and from here you can see that there is a new camera icon on the bottom. I can either select from anything on my camera roll, or I can go ahead and activate the camera itself. So if I want to prove that I fixed this printer, I can have the printer come through, take a picture of it, say, yep, that looks good, go ahead and hit use, and then you can see how that interactively adds that in as a media object attachment to my work order. And it was as quick as that to be able to get the information from the device into the application. So that was a quick run through of some of the major features of the new iPad application. We're real excited about it. We think it's going to provide a lot of value for you as a user. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.